What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again talking about my Alabama Crimson Tide, who got a well-anticipated commitment today. All right, the #2 ranked running back in that 2025 class, A.K. Deer. Now, that's according to ESPN. But if you go to 247 Sports, they got him ranked as the #1 running back in the 2025 class. 247 got him ranked 45th nationally. The #1 ranked running back in the 2025 class, and the #3 ranked running back out of the state of Mississippi. All right. He chose my Alabama Crimson Tide over home state programs, Ole Miss and Mississippi State. He was originally committed to Ole Miss, but he came to Tuscaloosa, the University of Alabama. He took a visit there. It wasn't an official visit, but it was a visit. And he decommitted from Ole Miss and committed to my Alabama Crimson Tide today. Now, I believe he committed to Ole Miss back in March, decommitted in June. All right, took his time, weighed his options, and committed to my Alabama Crimson Tide on today. Now, a lot of Alabama fans anticipated this. Hey, and it came true today. So let's all welcome A.K. Deer to the University of Alabama. All right. And I'm sure he's thrilled to be a part of my Alabama Crimson Tide. A.K. Deer is a top 30 player. With the addition of A.K. Deer, Alabama landed its 4th top 30 player. Now they got 15 top 300 players. Just want to put that out there. A.K. Deer ran for over 2,000 yards as a junior, scored 27 touchdowns. It don't get too much better than that. Nick Saban might be gone, but the Alabama nostalgia remains. Alabama will continue to get the best recruits all across the country, with or without Nick Saban. Alabama is the biggest brand in all of college football, and every top recruit in the nation will at least consider playing for my Alabama Crimson Tide. Okay, just so you know, Alabama ain't went nowhere. Alabama will continue to dominate the recruiting trail and college football, in case you forgot. Anyway, Alabama lands its 4th top 30 commitment in the 2025 class. 4-star prospect A.K. Deer, the #2 running back in the 2025 cycle, announced his pledge to my Alabama Crimson Tide. Deer, a former Ole Miss commitment from Quitman, Mississippi, is the #29 prospect in the 2025 ESPN 300. The 6-foot, 205-pound Deer committed to Alabama over the Rebels and fellow in-state finalist Mississippi State after reopening his recruitment earlier this summer. Handing Kalen Deboer, the latest high-profile addition to his inaugural recruiting class with the Crimson Tide. Alabama recruiting hasn't fell off one bit since Nick Saban's retirement. As a matter of fact, the recruiting has gotten better than it was under Nick Saban the past probably 3 or 4 years. It's gotten better because I told y'all earlier, at this point in the recruiting season, Alabama was like 15, I'll say between 10 and 15. Coach Kalen Deboer got this 2025 class as the 2nd ranked recruiting class for 2025. Y'all better recognize who Coach Kalen Deboer is. If you ain't recognized who he is on the recruiting trail, I don't know what to tell you. And you're about to find out. You're going to have to recognize him when it comes to his coaching ability. In-game coaching ability, I might add. So Coach Kalen Deboer is about to be a force to be reckoned with in the SEC when it comes to recruiting and in-game coaching. Y'all better get ready for it. Y'all better get ready for it. Y'all have been warned. I'm telling you, man. Alabama now holds 15 top 300 commitments in 2025, led by dear and fellow top 30 pledges. Offensive tackle Ty Haywood, who is number 18 in the ESPN 300. Wide receiver Caleb Odom, who is number 19 in the ESPN 300. Cornerback Dejon Lee Jr., who is number 25 in the ESPN top 300. And now A.K. Deer, who is number 19. I'm telling you, y'all better recognize. The Crimson Tide sits at number 2 in ESPN's latest team rankings for the 2025 cycle as Deboer pledge give the Crimson Tide another piece of positive momentum in the program's pursuit of landing the nation's top signing class. He just might. You better not count Coach Kalen Deboer out in having the number 1 recruiting class for 2025. You better not count him out. And you remember, I believe it was last year for 2023, I believe Alabama had, the number 1 or 2 recruiting cycle? I believe 2023, it was number 1 or 2. So, hey, y'all better get ready, man. You better get ready. Well, let's say 2024. For 2024, they had the number 1. It was number 1 or 2. I believe it was number 2 ranked recruiting class in 2024. And now we sitting at the number 2 right now. So Alabama still getting some of the best recruits all across the country. So don't count Alabama and Coach Kalen Deboer out on picking up the number 1 ranked recruiting class for 2025. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, y'all better recognize who Coach Kalen Deboer is now. He ain't playing no games. His demeanor, his tone might be subtle, but Coach Kalen Deboer mean business. Telling you right now. Keep it moving, man. A.K. Deer, man. A.K. Deer. These are his words now. I'm excited to be a part of an elite organization that is going to compete every year and strive to win a national championship. I'm going to be able to say I play for Alabama Crimson Tide. Boy, don't that just make you excited? Once again, I'm going to be able to say I play for Alabama Crimson Tide, which is probably one of the greatest programs ever in the history of college football. Ain't no problem. It is. It is the greatest college football program in all of college football. It is that. But anyway, being able to follow in the footsteps of so many greats and accepting the challenge to be elite above all other things has always been my overall goal. And yeah, you're damn right. Alabama is elite. Elite. The elite of the elitist. Just want to put that out there. Yeah, you're damn right. But anyway, boy, this is crazy. And like I told you, he rushed for over 2,000 yards and 27 touchdowns last year. As a sophomore, he had over 800 yards and 21 touchdowns. So this guy is crazy, man. He been running crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. What else you say? Deer said, I thought Ole Miss was what I really wanted. But at the same time, I was really kind of just overwhelmed and tired of the recruitment process. During my search, I've always sought the feeling of a sense of home, and I didn't feel that entirely when I was committed to Ole Miss. Something was missing. Okay. When it came to Alabama, man, he said it felt like home, the coaching staff and the environment, the pursuit of greatness as an organization, the vibe of all the players, the number of running backs that they have produced and put in the NFL. Most of all, Coach Gillespie has been absolutely great to me and genuinely believes in me and my ability to contribute to the room. And you damn right, man. You damn right. The number of running backs that Alabama have produced and put in the NFL is crazy. It's crazy. We can start with who? Hell, you can start with Glenn Coffey if you want to. Mark Ingram, Trent Richardson, Eddie Lacy, TJ Yeldon, Kenyon Drake. Who else we got? Kenyon Drake. Who else you got? Josh Jacobs, Najee Harris. You just put Jace McClellan in the NFL. Come on now, it's been so many. I'm sure I done left some off. But hey, that just lets you know how many running backs that Alabama done put in the NFL. It is crazy. It is crazy, man. So hey, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. Hey, running back you. That's what Alabama is. Running back you. Now, I forgot old Damian Harris, who just retired. Matter of fact, Kenyon Drake just retired too. So, hey, it is what it is. For my Washington Commanders, I know they trash. But, hey, we got an Alabama running back. Brian Robinson Jr. Come on, baby. All these Alabama running backs all these running backs who played for my Alabama Crimson Tide, who's in the NFL right now, just call us running back you, because that's exactly what we are. Matter of fact, Alabama is in every position you. How about that? Alabama is NFL you. And Coach Kalen Deboer is just going to keep that thing rolling. Next thing you know, Coach Kalen Deboer going to have the most players put in the NFL. Don't doubt it. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Says as one of those 15 ESPN 300 pledges to the Crimson Tide's 2025 class, Deere joins fellow top 100 rusher Anthony Rogers, number 98 in the ESPN 300, as the only running backs committed to the Alabama for this cycle. That's all right. It don't matter. Anthony Rogers, they was talking about him flipping somewhere else. But hey, if he flipped, he flipped. All right, yeah, we get excited about these commitments. But hey, ain't nothing set in stone until they sign on the dotted line. All right, on signing day. Whether it's early signing day or national signing day. It don't matter. Ain't nothing set in stone until they actually sign. All right. So it is what it is. Alabama, they done had 3 players flip for the 2025 class already. 2 to Auburn and one to Tennessee just the other day. So, hey, like I say, ain't nothing set in stone. But it's a happy moment to say that we got one of the top running backs in the 2025 class committed to us. And guess what? This is one that I think is set in stone. That's going to stay committed. All right, that's just me. But hey, I'm sure other teams are still going to be recruiting this guy. But I just think this one is set in stone. This guy visited Alabama 8 to 9 times. You don't usually visit one school that many times. All right. He mentioned Ryan Williams. What Ryan Williams recruitment of him meant to him. Yeah, Ryan Williams been on this recruiting trail hard, man. I'm telling you, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. These guys are recruiting the best. Coach Kalen Deboer and the staff ain't the only one recruiting. These players are recruiting too. Okay, so hey, I'm telling you, Ryan Williams is in the top recruits' ear. I'm telling you, at a young age of 17. So hey, it is what it is, man. We Alabama doing their thing on the recruiting trail. Coach Kalen Deboer and Robert Gillespie and those guys, they doing their thing, man. They doing their thing, and I'm excited. I know I'm talking about AK Deer for the 2025 class, but guess what? We excited to get 2024 started, and it's right around the damn corner, right around the corner. Okay, we got some football coming up this weekend on the 24th. On the 24th, we got Georgia Tech and Florida State playing at 12 noon on Saturday. Dublin, Ireland, but it's 12 noon here. Okay, so and then next Saturday, it's on and popping. Matter of fact, next Thursday, you got Colorado and North Dakota State. So, but next Saturday is when the real football begins. Okay, so our Alabama Crimson Tide going to hit the field, and spars going to be flying. So college football world, you better get ready, because guess what? My Alabama Crimson Tide coming, and we coming with a vengeance. And you gonna be, well, Alabama fans, some of y'all will be pleasantly surprised, but others, all you gonna be saying is, oh hell, here we go again. I'm telling you right now, you better listen. You better listen to the OKB. But anyway, college football world, get your popcorn ready, because my Alabama Crimson Tide on the Coach Kalen Deboer is about to give y'all a show. Okay? But don't let me forget, welcome AK Deer to my Alabama Crimson Tide. Come in ready to get to work. I know you're excited to put on that crimson and white. I know you're excited. I would be too. Okay? But guess what? We welcome you, but be ready to work. And like I said, college football fans, get your popcorn ready, because my Alabama Crimson Tide about to give y'all a show all of 2024. And some of you college football fans, like I said, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. But the rest of the college football world, I promise you, you're going to be like, oh, hell. Now, y'all be blessed. And remember, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll damn Tide.